Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'll be going over how to get the forbidden egg of chilling in Icon 2020 Elements neighborhood. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, I do want to point out this is a fan-made game. You will not earn any hats or accessories if you exit this game. You'll just get some badges, so it's still pretty cool, but just to answer this one. I also want to point out that to get this egg, you need 24 eggs or more in order to get this, because it is the final egg and that is the minimum requirement in order to get the egg. So if you do not have 24 of these eggs, then I recommend you try to get at least 24 of these before you do actually get the egg, because it will not let you through. So to get to the final area, from the spawn point at these blue villages, you want to head over towards the city area, which is right over here behind these houses. So just keep climbing up until you do reach the city area. It is not that long of a walk, and you just want to go straight forward until you do reach it. Once you do reach the city area, you actually want to head up to the highest point in the city, which is the third area or the third floor right over there. So right over here at the bottom right corner of the city, just from just looking at it straight on, right over here is actually going to be a tunnel, and this will take you up to the second layer or the second floor of the city. And once you get out of the tunnel, if you turn left, you can see another tunnel that will take you up to the third floor and the highest floor in the city. So you just want to walk up to the tunnel and go up until you reach the third floor. And once you get out of this tunnel, you want to turn right and you want to go straight forward into this little mountainside over here. So once again, you want to go up the two tunnels until you do reach the third floor right over here. You want to turn right and you want to go over here to the mountainside. And over here, there's going to be a little cave. It is going to be a bit difficult, but if you use your headlight, you can see there's a hole with a rope over here. And you want to jump down, and then you should be in this new little cave over here. And if you turn left, you should see there's this little Sprixie character over here, and it will tell you that you will need 24 of the eggs. So over here, once you do talk to it, the portal will activate over here. You can just speak to the fairy if you want to. Right over here, the portal will activate, and you can walk inside of it. Once you enter the portal, you will have to defeat a lot of spiders in order to get to the final battle, which is up there. And these spiders look kind of freaky, so if you're not really the biggest fan of spiders, this might be a bit out of your comfort zone. Right over here, it will tell you some messages from the final boss over here. You have a gun in your inventory, and you want to shoot the spiders down until you do kill all of them, or else it won't let you pass through. So you need to shoot the spiders, and then you should be able to make it through to the next areas. But these walls will block you if you do not have spiders killed yet. And over here on the bottom right, it will tell you how much enemies you have left until you can reach the next area. So if you just aim right at the spiders, they should be able to die, but they are one-hit kills if they do touch you. But if you just keep spam jumping near one, it shouldn't be able to kill you. So I think spam jumping is the right way to go. But you just want to keep going, following the path until you do find more spiders that you can kill them. So I have 4 more left. I can see there's one over here around this corner, so I just want to shoot it. And if you run out of ammo, you can just reload it. You can just shoot it again until you do kill it. And there are different variations of these spiders. When you move on, there will be like a speedy spider, which is going to be pretty fast and pretty tiny. There's going to be an acid spider, which is going to act like the nuclear egg from the game, where it's going to shoot pink acid all over the place. And over here, we get the final 2 in this area. Just keep shooting it until it does die. And right over here, same with the other one. Just keep shooting it until it does die. And then you can make it onto the next area. Now your speed is faster than the normal spiders, so if you just keep walking away from it, you should be able to outrun it. But the speedy spiders are pretty quick, and those are the main targets because they can catch up to you if you do run away from them. So right over here, this wall did disappear since I did defeat all the enemies, and now I have 9, so I just want to defeat all 9 spiders. In here, there are going to be some speedy spiders. They are going to be like a purple color. As you can see, they are tinier and they are much faster, but they have less health, so they are easier to kill. But they are still pretty difficult. As you can see, they are taking a lot of damage right here. But if you just run away from them and jump, they won't be able to kill you, so just keep trying to shoot them until they do actually die right over there. But over here, there's a couple more around this corner. There's a normal one over here. Sometimes the aim is kind of off with these guns, but if you just keep shooting, you should be able to at least kill them after a couple of shots. So right over here, that's the next one down, and another message will pop up from the final boss or the egg. And right over here, all the walls did disappear now, so you can move on to the next area. And there are 9 over here in this area. So you want to try to kill the speedy ones first, because they will catch up to you, and they are more deadly. So right over there, there's a speedy one, and there's a normal one. But you can get them in this hole, and you can just aim for them right over here. Because the speedy one is a bit small, and it can't climb up over the wall. The normal one can, but the speedy one cannot make it over that wall. And where the good thing is, you can still aim for the legs. So as you can see, only the legs are showing. So you can still aim for those legs, and they will still do damage towards the spider, but it might just be a bit harder to aim. But yeah, if you do just keep shooting it, you should be able to at least give it some damage. And over here, there's some speedy ones again, so try to kill them as fast as you can before they do catch up to you. And then once you do defeat all the spiders, the barrier on this tower will disappear, and there's going to be a floor with spiders all over them. So this is one of the hardest parts of this mission, and you will need to be pretty quick and be pretty careful because there will be a lot of spiders around here. So as you can see, there's some over here, there's some on this side, there's some on that side, so you need to be pretty careful with how you move around because they could kill you. As you can see, there's many of them on this side. But the easiest way to get them is by hitting their legs because their legs do pop out of the side. So as you can see, this is the acid one. It does spew this acid all over the place. You just want to be careful about this one. But if you do move towards the side, you can see their legs. And if you just start aiming for the legs, they will die eventually. It just might take a longer while before they do actually die. But you just want to move their legs towards the edge so you can aim for them better. And these spiders do have a lot more health than usual, so you will need to shoot a couple of times before they do actually end up dying. So as you can see, this acid spider has taken a lot of hits, but it's still alive. But there you go, the acid one is dead. You want to follow the same pattern for all the sides. So right over here, there's some on this side, and you want to bring them out a bit so they can see their legs, and then you can aim for those. But you don't want to bring them out too much so that they just go across the edge and they start attacking you. Right over here where their legs are visible a bit, you can still see them, is the best to hit them. So as you can see, one did die over there. So just make sure they stay on the edge where they can't get to you, but you can still hit them. So I just cleared out this area now, and there are none on this wall, but there are still some on that wall. So you want to do the same thing, bring them over to the edge right over here, and wait for the legs to come through. There are a lot of speedy ones on this side, so you want to be careful and be pretty fast so that they don't kill you as well. These heavy spiders are pretty slow, but they do have a lot more damage than regular spiders, so you want to be pretty fast with those. Once again, these spiders are pretty slow, so if you just keep aiming at them, they will die eventually, and they won't be able to catch up to you anyways. So I just want to get rid of these last two that were stuck in this area, and then I can move on to the next and final stage in this little mission. And once all the spiders are dead, you can see that this wall over here that has this bridge outside will open up, and now you can cross over the bridge and head over to this final battle arena on this platform. And then the egg will be right over here, and you will need to defeat it in a final battle. So right over here, this is the forbidden egg, and you will need to shoot this egg down in order to kill it, and it does have a lot of health, so you will need to definitely try to take a long time before it does defeat it. Right over here are the moves that it has. This spinning thing, you just need to not be caught in that purple area or else it will damage you. So right over here, there's some spinny things. Don't be caught in the purple area or it'll damage you. And here are the demon spiders. These are pretty slow. They don't have that much health, so you just want to be a bit careful that you don't get hit by those. And they do spawn feathers as well. Right over here are feathers. You just do not want to get hit by these feathers when they do appear. And it might be a bit difficult as time continues, but you do have 5 lives, and if you do die, you can just respawn once again and just continue from where you left off. So it's really not too bad. So you basically just want to keep repeating the same process of dodging obstacles and also shooting the egg until you do make it on the next part. It is best to try to hit the egg when it's near you and it's not moving as much because you can have better aim and it will definitely do much more damage towards the egg itself. But this is not easy and it will definitely take you a long time before it does actually do a significant amount of damage. And right over here, there is a second part now to this battle. You will see there's some red lasers that start appearing more often, and the feathers do get much larger. So right over here, these red lasers, you just want to avoid them and do not stay in them at all, or else they will kill you. And you want to avoid these feathers as well so that they don't hit you and you do die. Right over there, I did die once, but as you can see, the life just went down by 1, and you do spawn right back where you started. And everything else basically stays the same. The health of the spiders is still the same, and the health of the boss is still the same. So dying is not the worst thing in the world, and it also brings your health back up so you don't have to worry about it too much. But as you can see, it does get a lot more crazier and a lot harder to actually hit the egg because you have a lot more to dodge. And right over here, I'm on the last few health points for the boss. So you just want to keep shooting it until it does die. And right over here is the egg. It will tell you some final dialogue right over here, and then once it does finish the dialogue, you can go ahead and collect it. Right over here, as it disappears, it will eventually give you the badge once it does finish disappearing. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial was a bit helpful to you guys. This is a very difficult egg to get, and definitely one of the hardest, if not the hardest egg in this game. But yeah, that's much of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!